Titanic's mailroom holds 3,000 letters that never reached their destinations. 5 postal clerks died protecting them. Today, we explore this underwater tomb and uncover the mystery of the correspondence that vanished with history's most famous shipwreck. "12,000 feet down, we approach the Titanic's midship targeting E-deck, the crew's domain. Through this corroded doorway, we enter where engineers, stewards, and kitchen staff lived below the waterline. These narrow corridors once echoed with working voices and labor sounds. Now we glide through abandoned passages where 112 years of pressure has transformed everything into rust and memory. Quick question before we go further. Where are you watching from? Comment your location below. And if you're as captivated by these forgotten stories as I am, smash that like button and subscribe. We're about to go even deeper into the Titanic's hidden world. Let's continue into the mailroom sector, where thousands of letters await. We've entered the Titanic's mailroom, a workspace frozen in time. These sorting tables once handled thousands of letters daily. Royal mail bags still bear their brass locks, sealed since April 14th, 1912. 5 postal clerks worked here round the clock, sorting correspondence bound for New York. None survived. Their workspace became their tomb. Beyond the sorting area lies deeper storage, where mail awaited delivery. This security cage held registered items and valuables. At a clerk's desk, personal effects remain where he left them that final night. These compressed letter packets contained thousands of messages, birthday wishes, business contracts, love letters, all silenced mid-journey when the ceiling collapsed inward. These lockers belong to the 5 postal clerks: Oscar Woody, William Gwynn, John Starr March, James Williamson, and John Smith. Their uniforms still hang inside. This time, clock stopped when water reached the mailroom. Through these pneumatic tubes, they communicated with the wireless operators above, receiving messages, coordinating mail transfers, all systems interconnected. When the iceberg struck, seawater immediately flooded the mailroom through this hull breach. The clerks climbed these stairs to D-deck, attempting to save registered mail by hauling bags upward. They made multiple trips into rising water before abandoning their effort. All 5 drowned, never reaching the lifeboats, heroes until the end. This mailroom processed correspondence from every passenger class. First-class letters on fine stationery with wax-sealed family crests. Simple emigrant letters from Irish and Swedish families starting new lives in America. Business contracts worth millions. Personal love letters and birthday greetings. 3,000 pieces of mail representing every human emotion and transaction, all stopped together. Among thousands of letters, birthday packages for children who never received them, wedding invitations announcing celebrations, newspapers carrying headlines that would be forgotten when Titanic became the only story, insurance policies and business documents, and here, a postal clerk's personal letter, perhaps from his own family, waiting beside the mail he died protecting. The mailroom connected to all passenger decks through this chute system. Passengers posted letters at elegant brass slots on every level, dropping down to sorting stations below. Specialized equipment processed thousands of pieces daily, facing machines, international registries, precision scales. This was industrial-scale communication infrastructure serving the floating city above. The mailroom integrated into Titanic's complex ship systems. Refrigeration pipes maintained cool temperatures for preservation. Ventilation provided fresh air for crews working below waterline. Electrical systems enabled 24-hour operations. Fire suppression protected valuable correspondence. And here, bilge pumps meant to remove water. All systems functioning perfectly until the iceberg rendered them irrelevant in 160 minutes. The mailroom sat directly above the breached hull compartments. Water entered immediately through this forward bulkhead crack. The lowest storage level flooded first within minutes. These sediment lines mark the water rising steadily. The postal clerks desperately moved bags to higher positions, trying to save registered mail, working frantically as the water climbed. Water reached this stairwell level, forcing the clerks' final evacuation. They dropped their work mid-sorting, attempting to seal the door behind them to contain the flood. This sealing corner held the last air pocket before complete submersion. By 1:30 a.m., the entire mailroom lay underwater, their 45-minute battle lost. After 112 years underwater, decay patterns reveal material hierarchies. Rusticles consume iron steadily. These bacterial formations grow centimeters annually. Wood-boring organisms devoured all organic material. Canvas fabric dissolved unevenly. Intense pressure compressed paper into solid blocks, but brass fixtures persist remarkably intact. The deep ocean is simultaneously destroying and preserving, creating an archaeological time capsule. Sediment accumulates millimeters per year, a deep ocean snow measuring time's passage. Marine organisms colonize every surface. The wreck now hosts thriving ecosystems. Bacterial mats consume metal steadily. Structural collapse progresses measurably each year. Scientists estimate the mailroom may completely collapse within 30 to 40 years. We're documenting what will soon vanish forever. Within compressed envelopes, love letters traveling toward reunions, business contracts worth fortunes, deals dependent on timely delivery, immigration documents coordinating family chains to America, entire futures planned in correspondence. Birth announcements carrying joy to distant relatives, even condolence letters offering sympathy. Every human experience represented in paper form, all journeys ending together here. A birthday package for a 7-year-old, never opened. Military letters connecting soldiers with families. Medical prescriptions traveling toward patients. Legal documents. Wills and property deeds affecting estates and inheritances. Wedding planning letters. Coordinating ceremonies. Each piece of mail represented someone waiting at a mailbox, checking daily, wondering why their expected letter never arrived. In 1985, Robert Ballard's cameras first illuminated this space in 73 years. Since then, archaeologists debate preservation versus natural decay. Maritime law complicates mailroom status, technically still government postal property in international waters. Descendants of passengers and crew know their ancestors' letters rest here. Should they remain or be recovered? Recovery proposals exist, but compressed letters cannot be separated without destruction. Some argue this is a gravesite deserving sacred protection. Others emphasize historical value as intact 1912 workplace. Future technology might allow non-invasive scanning, reading letters without disturbing them. For now, they remain frozen in time, preserved yet inaccessible. Modern postal workers honor these 5 men as occupational ancestors, brothers in service across 112 years. In 1912, physical mail was absolutely essential. Today, we text instantly. This workspace represents a communication revolution's starting point. Above water, monuments commemorate the postal clerks. Below, their actual workplace serves as underwater memorial and educational resource for millions. Descendants view this footage emotionally, seeing where grandparents worked their final moments. Some families know their ancestors' letter rests here, addressed but never received. Others understand letters sent to their family live frozen mid-delivery. This mailroom represents global human connection, severed instantly. Yet the timeless human need to communicate across distance persists forever.